back to another episode of The Unraveling. This is a little mini episode we're bringing to you today. Hi, Alyssa.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. We were just talking about our days.
Our crazy
was
lives.
chaotic. Actually, it was like really good up until like literally 20 minutes ago, and trying to get on here, almost everything was going wrong. So,
Of course.
but we're here. We made it. Okay.
Yeah.
We are live. We're going live on YouTube. I'm going to try to get that
Sorry.
on real quick.
Yeah, I should do the same, I suppose.
And we just wanted to share a little video we saw this week that was quite interesting.
Dumb. Yeah.
Quite dumb. Quite dumb because I'm pretty sure there's going to be people still who are like, oh no, that's not what they meant. So let me pull it up real quick.
Well, even on the comments, it's like, they didn't mean that.
What else did he mean? He could have worded it any other way.
Yeah, the comments were pretty dumb. They were like, this is different. I don't know. Like, they had all these explanations, and
There's
I was
always
just like,
something.
Yeah, what's even happening?
Okay, let's see.
First time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. Like, we should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome. First time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. Like, we should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome.
I mean, what else could he have meant?
Did it worked, right? It looks
I played.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just like, my first thought was literally like, okay, here they are admitting it, because now that's the thing, is it's like, I feel like it's almost like, let's make them all feel dumb and we'll just admit it now, and they still will think that's not what we meant. And that's literally what you just said. Like, in the comments, people are like, that's not what he meant.
I know. Well, I mean, it's like Buzz Aldrin, right? He's the one who was like, we never went to the moon. It's like, they're literally just telling us. I was literally explaining this to my kids, like, because I was talking about this video with them. And I was like, this is what they do. Like, they're saying what they're doing. And everybody's like, but everybody's like, that is so crazy. Like, it's a joke, or it's not serious, or whatever. And it's like, no,
then
they
why
do
would they
this
repeat
and they
themselves
mean it
over and over again that they didn't? I mean, it's not like a one-time thing. He said they didn't. It was like repeatedly.
Right. It's so crazy.
It is so crazy. I just like all of it is. I showed Alyssa. I was going over with my kids, so my son had to learn about maps this week, and then he had to learn about the 7 continents, and then like Antarctica is obviously one of them. And he's like, "Wait a minute, isn't that the ice wall?" And I'm like, "So." We've talked about this before on here, but we share like both sides. I share, so I drew a globe map for them. I drew Antarctica. Then we discussed like the different things about them. And then we started talking about,
maybe you should post it on our page. It was good.
I was inspired by, I don't know if any of you follow Talia like it is. She's been posting that she like does a lecture for her kids homeschool, like on a whiteboard. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. So we got one. And then, then we were talking about the Antarctic Treaty. And so I just asked them like, okay, so this treaty was signed by, it's hard to explain because mine are little. So I was telling them like different places around the world have presidents like we do. And they came together and they decided to make a treaty that made it so we can't go to Antarctica. And so then I was just like, for like, what reasons would you think that they wouldn't want us to go to Antarctica? I just let them have a free for all. And their answers were just so like, this is the thing, is like when you give kids like the opportunity to like think through things, like they have really good answers. And like some of them were like just that it's too dangerous. My son was like, well, I think they're hiding something. One of them was like, maybe they're hiding all their money. They're the rich people, so nobody else can have it. I was like, kind of. There's like probably resources.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, like if there is an ice wall, what's the purpose of an ice wall? And my son, he obviously gets it more, but he's just like to hold in all the water and stuff. So it's just like interesting to talk to them about that.
Yeah, for sure.
But what was like crazy talking to them was the you know how like in the end times they were saying that there's going to be a one world like government kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm telling them about this this treaty with Antarctica, and you and I have talked about it before, but it's like, why do we still think that we have to come to this point where we are like a one world order when clearly all the nations, all the leaders of the nations and things have come together to create this treaty? So they're all
already in on it.
Yeah, so we already are a part of a one world order. And that makes sense in the Little Season because it's like, you know, Alyssa and I believe that the Roman Empire was the original. So it's like, if after the Little Season, after Satan was loose, they kind of just step right back into what they were doing before. It's like all these leaders, they're all under the same,
they all work together.
Yeah. So it's just like that treaty in itself. I was like, we are living the new order. But it's like Flat Earth Dave. I wish, that'd be fun. But it's just like, it's like we clearly already are in it. If they can all work together to keep all the peoples of the world out of Antarctica.
I know. I told my mom about that when my mom like dabbled in Flat Earth for a minute. And I was like, oh yeah, let me tell you all about it. And we had like this long conversation. I had told her so many things. And when I told her about the Treaty of Antarctica, she literally didn't believe me. And I was like, literally look it up. Like, it's a fact. It's not like anything hidden. Again, one of those things you just have to look up and you'll see for yourself. But it's just so funny. I don't think she's like, no, I'm on the other side now. But I'm just like, how do you look into it? And they go the other way. It's funny. My sister said at her Bible study yesterday, they're like talking about the galaxies, and God just made all these galaxies and all these worlds.
Show me those verses.
And it's like, no, we can actually see everything. Like,
it's funny.
It's just evil.
You saying that reminds me of a song. Do you remember that song growing up? I was like, God of wonders beyond our galaxy. I'm embarrassed to sing on here, but that's like exactly what I think of. And like so in my head, that's scriptural because I learned that song. So in my head, that's what it was. But it's like, gosh, how much have we learned that it's like, it's just not even true.
There's so many worship songs that I listen to now. And I'm like, oh gosh, I was singing that. And I didn't even like, just like normal things, you know?
Yeah, I know. Alex and my husband and I were just looking and seeing that Forrest Frank came out with that song, like about Jesus coming back.
How does it? Jesus is coming back.
And like, I love Forrest Frank, but I commented on there because he said something, he posted something and was like, so when do you guys think he's coming back or something? And I was like, I'm pretty sure he came back to the generation, he said. But I was just like, I wanted to comment, but still love you. Still love you, Forrest Frank.
Still great.
But it's just
so
like,
funny.
Oh man, it is crazy how many worship songs like
talk about him returning
growing up. Yeah. Like, and you don't even
That's what
realize
I'm saying.
it.
Because our church sings a lot of songs from like our time growing up, which I love and appreciate. It reminds me of when I was young, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like so many of them. I'm like, oh wow, I like never even thought anything of that.
I know. It's
so
just
funny.
like, it's just crazy once you're on the other side. All the things that you're like,
all the things that you see. I know, it's so wild.
Oh my gosh. But that was like, dang it, there's something else in my head and I just lost it.
This is not on topic of Flat Earth, but that video that video you posted of Ted Cruz.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, honestly, to be honest with you, should we just play it? Should we
go for it? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share it. Okay, it should be
like, how did those words come out of his mouth? And he didn't even flinch. Like, oh shoot, I just said that out
loud. Is it on here? Where is it?
I just posted it. I don't think I sent it to you, but it is. Oh, you could just go look at I tagged him. So go down.
Oh yeah.
It should be in there, I think. And if not, you can go to nope.
In there. Okay, well.
We'll just go to Olive. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Wild Olive.
You can just go to his Insta page and then
I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. Okay, here we go. That video just like, and it's funny because I literally watched it a few times and like didn't even catch it, to be honest with you.
I just was
because it was like he said it so casually that I was like, wait, what did I miss?
That was what the most shocking part. Okay, wait.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta hit this button.
Will be cursed.
Doesn't exist. Not a real verse in the Bible.
Wait.
You'll never find a verse in the Bible that says that if you bless Israel, you'll be blessed.
Is that? Oh, he's got multiple ones. Oh my
Where was
gosh.
it? Oh, right here. Stop attacking who? That's it.
Oh, well, that's when I clicked. Here, let me
How
do it
about we
Maybe-
all come
here
together
it
and
is.
say, let's stop murders?
Here we go.
How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? I want you to look at what happened when the National Guard
This
went
meme right here with the
crazy.
face.
How about we all come together and say,
My
let's
favorite.
stop murders?
Oh my gosh. It's
I even
so
love the.
wild.
I don't know what that guy's name is. That Instagram account. I just know his like handle, but even his face, it's like, wait, what?
It's so funny. I literally listened and I was like, wait, did I just hear that right? And a lot of people in the comments are like, oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. And it's like, he would have
Here we go again.
immediately recognized that and been like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that would not come out of anybody's mouth if they were not literally wanting to defend it, you know?
Yeah,
And
if
it's like,
you weren't
we
a pedophile
all
yourself.
we all know how much you love that country over there. We all saw your interview with Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
So it makes
and it's
sense
like
that you would do
what's
that.
funny is like the Zionist Christians, evangelicals were like defending him so hard with the Tucker Carlson thing, and it's like you still want to defend him because like
It's like,
look at this
at
guy.
at what point are you going to be like, okay, enough is enough, you know?
I know. I just
It's wild to me. I couldn't believe that video. And like, I just am
Yeah.
still like, he literally didn't catch that. Like, how did that word come out of his mouth?
no, because I think he
so
meant it
he had to
wholeheartedly.
have meant it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just
He,
like-
you must be one yourself because you're
must
tired
be
of people attacking you. So
That
It's
is one of those
disgusting.
things that, again, is like, how is this even happening?
I know.
Like, truly, how is this happening? How is this
Yeah,
a
how is
conversation
that
that we're having?
allowed on TV.
That
Like
is
I just
crazy.
don't even know
And
how we've
he's-
gotten to this point.
He's a Christian, right?
Yeah.
That's why he was defending it, because the Bible said to defend that country. And it's like, you're a Christian, yet you're defending pedophiles. Okay.
Yeah,
Makes so much sense. Right.
yeah. Seriously, I
Explained a
just
lot.
like. Oh my gosh, it's
Our
just like
world.
yeah, it's like that we've come to this place where that's even like something that could be said, and people will defend him and be like, "That's not what he meant.
That's
What
he
else
meant.
did he mean?" That's
Literally
not even
what?
close to it. Like I can't even think of another word close to that he would have mixed it up with.
I've thought about it so much since I watched it, because I'm like, seriously, how did that come out of his mouth? I want to see his response to that. Like, is he defending himself?
That's
at
why I
this
tagged him. I was
point?
like, "Hey,
Do you have something to say?
speak up, guy."
It's so weird. I'm just like,
Oh,
oh my gosh. It,
I know.
it kind of makes me think of the whole autism. Let's just jump into all it's like people getting mad that we're trying to like cure it,
Yeah.
and they are mad. I'm just
Yeah.
like, there's so many things in our world that it's just like, what? Like,
Yeah.
is this really happening?
I just like I can't imagine if my child had something and
Mhm,
if they were offering a solution or the reason it could have happened
mhm.
and being angry about it.
I-
But you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like so if there is a reason it was caused, that means there could be a solution to it
right,
to be fixed.
exactly.
So that should be a good thing.
It should be comforting and a good thing, and it's going to help prevent it happening to other kids in the future.
Yeah.
Like, why is that a negative?
But
I'm
because
so
then
baffled by that.
that means that these moms and dads have to
They
take
have to take
responsibility for their
accountability.
choice to do the things to them.
It's so hard,
And
because
it's
like
hard, and
I've said
you
that,
feel-
like I've given my first child some of them because I didn't know any better. It's like I didn't look into things, and I did the like spaced out ones
Mhm.
because I thought that was going to be good enough, and he still ended up having issues from it. And
Mhm.
so I fully take accountability. I should have looked into it more. It's just like whatever we're putting in our kids' bodies, like why would you not research that? Especially
Mhm.
like when it comes to like food. Like a lot of people are really, really careful about what they feed their kids.
Yeah.
Yet they'll still do these things, and it's like those things matter too, because those are way more
Yeah.
going to cause issues than the food. So
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just really hard to see that and to see
Yeah.
people upset. And it's like, this is, like we said in our last one, I don't fully think it's a great thing. because I don't think the motive behind it is great. But if it does help prevent further kids from getting autism, because the numbers are outrageous. Like when I first started looking into autism, I want to say it was like 1 in 40, 1 in 50. And this was 10 years ago, you know? So to see the numbers now are like 1 in 10 boys or 1 in 8 boys, I think it is like, that's a problem. And we have to recognize that that's not just genetics. Genetics are not getting worse and worse and worse like that way, you know? Like it's clearly something around us or in us or.
And I mean, you know, everybody hates on people like us who don't do it as if we don't research, but it's like, it doesn't take a genius to look at the rise in autism and the rise in the schedule for things. And it's not, I don't think it's just those. I think it's everything. I think it's the crap we
it's
eat.
It's not just that, but
it's like you have to see that there is a the correlation. And that's my biggest pet peeve with that. The other side is like the correlation is not causation. It's like at some point it's just I just like,
I know it's like at some point it has to matter. I know I saw something that said too, like people who do that to their kids, like the people who don't do it are not doing it out of fear. The people who are doing it are doing it out of fear, you know, because it's like the people who don't do it are not scared because we've researched it and we've realized if you compare the two,
the risks don't outweigh the
it just
benefits.
doesn't. I feel like that's such a hard one. And
and it's hard because I feel like, you know, we've talked about this on a few things, but when people are so quick to become angry, to me that means there's some sort of guilt or some type of like within you that knows there's a bit of truth within what people are saying, like even with globe earth, or that the rapture eschatology is not correct. The reason people get angry is because you know somewhere deep down that things aren't adding up. You know, like which there's two kinds of people: the ones who get angry and dig their heels in, and then there's people like us who like eschatology that I once believed was not adding up like consistently. It was just not making sense, and it was like, do I want to keep looking into this, or am I going to let myself look into something, another option of interpretation, and be an outcast, you know? And it's like,
I think for sure a lot of people would be like, I don't want to look into that because I don't want to be like not like everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it definitely is so hard. Like even you and I talk about all the time going to Bible studies, and just like the things that they believe and talk about in Bible study is so different. Like even my Bible study last week, we went over Genesis 6, and they literally said, I almost talked about the Nephilim, but I didn't really want to go down that rabbit hole. So then the whole time we're sitting there talking about how could God have wiped away our world, you know? And it's like, it just doesn't make sense. And it's like, but if you wouldn't have ignored that part that you said, I'm not going to look into, then everything else would have started making sense to you. So
it's like, instead of being afraid of the things that are confusing, it's like if we stepped into the things that are a little bit weird to us in our culture, it would make so much more sense for us. But it's like we want to avoid some of the weird stuff so bad that like it's causing a disconnect,
causing issues
for us, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things like that. Like me and you always talk about Bible study can just be challenging because we just see things so different. And it's also weird because it's like we're just seeing things plainly, like we're just reading it and believing it, where it's like the other way there you have to follow the bouncing ball to make it make sense. And even then you're still kind of like, what?
Which is funny. You're saying that like we're just reading it like literally. And I was listening to one of our favorite influencers who is not a Little Seasonist. She's always going against it, actually. But she did a video on Northern Lights and stuff. And this girl produces some really good content that I do agree with, like some of the stuff. And she was just saying, like, if you read your Bible literally, like some of this stuff just makes so much more sense. And I'm like, you need to do the same with the New Testament and Jesus'
Isn't that
words.
interesting?
Like,
yeah.
And it's like you can't have it both ways and then get to Jesus's words. Out of all the people speaking in the Bible, we get
Isn't
to
it
Jesus's
weird?
words and we don't want to take it literally. We want to like twist it. And it's like no matter how
know.
many times I look at this, I can't even believe I once thought that he was speaking to his disciples, but he meant it for me.
Isn't that so weird? I
It's
know.
like,
It is. And it's funny because it's like whenever you first bring it up to somebody, they're so upset and they're so like, what are you talking about? Like, we're nuts. And I'm like, honestly, if you think about it, you're the one who's nuts because
we're
you're not
nuts
taking
for ever
it.
thinking that was possible. Yeah.
No, I know. Like, we were on that side too, but it's like,
Yeah.
if there's a side that sounds like what? It's like when you're changing what Jesus said, like that's what
But
I don't
isn't
know.
that so like Satan? It's like he has made
Yes.
the most simple way to look at it nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
how did this happen?
I just like, I mean,
It will never
just,
not blow my mind. Like
yeah,
literally never.
seriously. And it, you know what? I was just thinking again, like how people are like, well, we know if Jesus returned. Like, how could they hide that? And
Yeah.
it's like that would be Satan's first thing to do. If he can
Like,
make Jesus's
literally.
words untrue,
Yeah.
that would be the first thing.
The first thing. Like
But
literally the first thing.
I have realized that a lot of people don't even think this little season that's mentioned, like it's almost like they don't even think it's going to happen. So it's like, okay, so this one section of the Bible is just irrelevant.
Or
Yeah,
like
like I don't
where are
get
you
it.
getting that?
Yeah.
It is so weird. But that is, again, it's like, wouldn't that be the very chapter of the whole Bible that
Mhm.
Satan makes us think as a church is irrelevant to
Yeah.
everybody in life and nobody will ever live through it? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
the one chapter he really doesn't like?
Yeah, you saying that just like clicked for me why, like it's so crazy because the part that people get stuck on is only a few chapters ahead of that where they'll be raptured up. And so how great a deception is the rapture, because he's got everybody focused on you won't
Focused on
even be
that.
here.
Yep.
So the rest of it doesn't really matter to you. So you
Yeah.
can read it, but like you don't need to study it because it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to you. Like how great a deception.
Yeah, I'll just never not be mind blown by the amount of people that have zero idea what this means. And you can read
Mhm.
it to them and they still have zero idea what you're talking about. And it's like,
Mhm.
why is that? And that just makes so much sense. Again, how would
Mhm.
he build his armies? He'd
Yeah.
have to have people not have any idea what's going to happen. So again,
Including
it's like
believers, yeah.
believers, like all these people have to have no idea in order to make this plan go anyway, you know?
Mhm.
So it's just crazy. I think especially rereading Second Ezra, it's like we just did on our last one. It's like, gosh, that
Mhm.
is such a crazy chapter.
Yeah.
And it again doesn't contradict anything in Revelation. It goes perfectly
Yeah.
with what it says. So it's like, what if that was in our Bibles? People would believe it.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's more to it, so people believe it.
Yeah.
You know? Even like
Yeah.
the whole thing where so many people think truly, they think you're raptured and it's white throne judgment. Like everybody
Mhm.
thinks that. Like I see
Yeah.
so many people post that and I never would have caught that before. But it's like
Mhm.
you're missing a lot of things in there because the
Yeah.
white throne judgment isn't even till after the millennial reign. So it's like you're just
Yeah.
skipping ahead so far.
Mhm.
But I guess that's probably what I thought before too. I don't even remember like what I really thought the
I was
timeline
just gonna
like.
say that when I was talking to my husband last night about some of this stuff, I was like, what's hard is like I know we once were there, so I try to have grace for
Yeah.
anybody who has a
Right.
hard time understanding, but I can't even tell you fully what I used to believe.
No, I don't know.
Because like honestly, I don't even like it's you don't really know. You just go base it off of what your pastors have told you
Mhm.
to look at. And if someone now, the crazy thing is like now I understand so much more of it and I'm so confident in it and how to explain it.
Yes.
And like and recognizing that like what I thought of the end times, so much of it is based on Talmudic, I don't know how you say it,
Yeah. Mhm.
Talmudic
Talmud.
prophecy
Yeah.
and not biblical prophecy. So it's just like, what? We're not
Isn't
even
that
like
interesting?
getting this from our Bible.
It is so weird. Like all the stuff from the, I don't know how to say it, the Talmud. It's just like
Talmud,
there's so, I just can't believe how awful it is. Chase just sent me something the other day and it was like, you'd have to read it to believe it. And it had all these different verses from the Talmud. And it's like, I cannot believe all the stuff that's in there.
Oh, it's worse, Alyssa.
It's
There's some stuff I don't even think I could say on here because it's a lie, but some of the things they do during circumcision
Oh gosh, I
is
don't even
very
know.
talk about pedophiles.
Well,
Which I don't even know if we could say that word on here, to be honest.
well, we've said it a few times, so it's crazy.
My
I don't.
bad.
It's just like, how are people just so blind when it comes to this stuff? That's what, and it's like we were there too. I was there too, and I was like,
Yep.
oh my gosh, I felt like so strongly. I mean, I was never like super for them, but I definitely was like, oh, we need to be on their side. And to like now learn, I'm always learning more things about them and like the terrible things that they do and say, even in that one documentary that we had talked about a little bit ago. What's it called? Oh, I guess we probably shouldn't say it on here. Yeah, that one. Just like the way that the people from that country talk about Christians. Do you remember? Did you watch that part where they were like basically calling us like their slaves? They were just saying we build everything for them to use, and they just literally think we are not even human. That's the way they described us.
Yeah, which is why,
so, like, why are we helping them?
Because
why? It's just like
because they have blackmail on people is like, they're all just, they literally are puppets because so many of them are being blackmailed. So it's like they literally have to do whatever these people say or else, it's like,
it's wild. There's so much I could say about them.
I know. But
go ahead.
Yeah. And well, we're live too, so it's harder to say a lot of our thoughts. But
I know. But it is interesting. All the stuff coming out like about them, and it's like, why is that being allowed? It just makes you wonder.
It does. We are getting. I probably got to get going. I got to make dinner for my family. But I was gonna say there is one thing. I forgot this on the last episode, but someone was asking us if we could kind of clarify the differences between partial preterism, full preterism, and then like little season. So if you're the person who asked that and you're listening, one of our next episodes, maybe we will try to cover that because I do think it's important because I've learned a lot more about partial preterism and the differences. So I think
it is like
conversation.
Even all the denominations, like you and I were just talking about with our other friend, like how confusing it is, why there's so many denominations, and it is just interesting. It's like we just read the Bible and we just believe it.
Well, I was even thinking like I want to, like, obviously they had temples in Jesus's day, but like church, it wasn't, I don't feel like it was like us. It was like a daily thing, and like their community, they were so community based, like in Jesus's day, that I feel like when they were referencing like the church of this area, it was just the people who did like life together and community together, and they all worship the same God. And so like their day-to-day life was about honoring God. It wasn't just let's go to church and do this and do that. It's like everything was like
right. It was just different,
woven into their faith. Yeah.
I wish we could know for real, like what it was really like, I don't think we ever could, but we could guess, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, Davey. And thank you. Yes. How do you say your name? Liz? J? Liz?
Yes, thank you everybody who hopped on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, hopefully we're hoping to do a study on Revelation 20. Probably not till December now, it's looking like. But we're hoping to go live, so if people want to study that with us.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So anyways, thank you for coming to our mini episode. Hello, Erica. Hope you all have a good night. What even is today? See?
It's Friday.
Oh, yes. The start of the
baseball games bright and early tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
got soccer pictures and all those things. So
all the mom life things. All right.
Anyways, bye,
Well, we'll
everybody.